a lovely night here in San Francisco. The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now here's Barnes following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Irving with it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year. And that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
They swipe it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Here's Irving. Shot off the pick. Barnes grabs the miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes kicks to Thompson. From the arc. And good on the basket. Cooking. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bogut. The Cavaliers making the shot. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Green. Barnes kicks to Green. All alone. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. James dishes to Thompson. And here's the fast break. Knocks it loose. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. For 3, Barbosa. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Here's Spates. Here's Azili. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
The shot will not go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov. Iguodala no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shumpert against Curry. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Shumpert. Mozgov's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Picked away. Shumpert passes to Smith. 16 feet away. No good. A free flow. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first practice. And
when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Draymond Green. And it's Ezeli in at center, locking down the middle. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And that one's good. Love's got 5 points so far.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in 07. And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. Nice D from Bogut.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving attacking. And it's good. Irving's got 8.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Curry outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And there's the feed to Thompson. Fires the 3. And James pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Livingston dishes to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead in his big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Feeds it to Mozgov. Tries from 10. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Mozgov with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Clark the pass to Spates. And stolen by LeBron. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Irving kicks to James. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points for Smith.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And finished off by Shumpert.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
No one near James as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kicks it to Clark. Barnes dishes to Clark. It's tipped. Barnes passes to Ezeli, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ezeli's got 6 points.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jets. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 steals, and that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point guard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Another shot, and the layup good by Love. Love's got 7 points.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Smith against Barnes. The drive by Thompson. LeBron with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Smith, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
That's good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are, Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22 and 19 away from home.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Iguodala kicks to Green, pass to Bogut. Back to Green. Iguodala dishes to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Warriors with the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's intercepted. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball, and he gets it to go. 16 points for LeBron.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play. You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness. Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
That's a pick by Love. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Thompson. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener. in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Curry. This one for three. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for James. Inside, that's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. No good from Irving.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. To the paint. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith is checked in. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. And 12 points for Timofey Mozgov.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's Curry outside. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Warriors trail by 18. Curry outside, and the shot is good. Curry's got 9 points.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Nice shot by Smith.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The dish now to Fry. Goes up the baseline, and Barbosa pulls it down. Curry outside. Off target. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 17. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Rush in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Curry kicks to Barnes, tries it from the top of the key, misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
But they'll get another chance. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
The screen from Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Curry. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 16. To the paint. Stolen. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
James up top. Puts up a three. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Irving passes to Love. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Thanks again, Doris. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
Yeah, you know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. 25 points for LeBron. Curry against Irving. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. Cleveland leading by 21. In the corner, Irving with it. And it's Smith penetrating. It's stolen by Green.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Fry dishes to Moscow, and he gets it to go.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Azili can't get it to go.
You know, even against defense as tight as that.